Hi everyone, Matthew Thorne, Prime Lending, here talking with a good friend of mine, Steve Sikora from Environmental Taming. Steve is a tremendous asset in our networking group, and I wanted to sit down with him and kind of go through some frequently asked questions that I have. And he actually has some great knowledge when it kind of comes down to a lot of the typical questions that we hear from people looking to buy a house or people who own a house. Now, one of the main questions that we get, Steve, are, really, what are some things that I need to be most conscious of when it kind of comes down to my HVAC unit? So if someone's buying a house, they're worried about probably two primary components, one being the roof and one being the HVAC unit.
Right.
So, what are some questions that you're getting when someone's thinking about buying a house?
The biggest questions we get if somebody's looking to purchase a home is, what is the condition of this piece of equipment? Okay. And how long is it going to last? Okay. Will they get 2 years out of it, 5 years out of it? Those are the biggest things.
From just doing a general inspection or a kind of a maintenance review on that, is that something you can give them a ballpark on as far as the life expectancy on a unit as it stands right now?
Yes. Yeah, when we see a piece of equipment, generally we can tell about how long it's going to last because we can tell how it's been maintained in the past. Okay. There's a lot of telltale signs that tell us how it was done. And of course we can figure the age when we look at it. Almost every piece of equipment, we can get an exact age on it. Within a couple of months is when it was installed. Okay.
Well, that's so life expectancy, I know, is a big piece of that, and then what replacement costs may be. So I know with building standards and EPA standards and things of that nature, the efficiency ratings have now gone up as to what the mandatory is. The mandatory is now a SEER 14?
Yes.
Okay, so what is SEER for people who maybe don't understand what a SEER efficiency is?
SEER is the seasonal energy efficiency ratio.
Okay, and basically the higher the number on the SEER factor shows is indicative of an efficiency improvement?
Right. We kind of think of it as miles per gallon.
Okay.
Easy way to compare it.
Okay. So the more miles per gallon, the better. It's cheaper on my energy cost, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Lower utility.
All right. So when you think about the new technologies that are coming out, and we have to replace a unit, what are some things that you kind of prepare somebody for if they do have to replace a unit? Is that how do you kind of approach that when it comes down to a cost perspective?
Well, cost depends on what style piece of equipment they want, how long they're going to be in the home. If they're going to be in a short period of time, they're probably going to go with the base efficiency. And most base units are going to be $4,000 to $6,000. Then you get into the higher efficiency, more comfortable, and lower utility costs. Then you'll spend up $10,000 to $12,000 for a nice system.
Is that something you might get into a deeper conversation with someone about? Is that you could take the base model at $4,000 or $6,000 and have a lower efficiency rating compared to a higher grade model that maybe is $10,000 to $12,000. Do you have a conversation with them about cost savings over the life of that unit that maybe offset that?
Yes. In fact, what I tend to use is SRP's figures.
Okay.
Because they're the ones who get paid.
Sure.
And they've actually got a nice piece on their website that we'll look at, and I've got a handout on to see how many thousands of dollars will I save by bumping up a couple of SEER points.
Now, do you see a significant change between maybe a 14 and an 18 SEER? I mean, is that pretty impactful to a cost, monthly utility cost?
Monthly cost, absolutely, and the comfort in the home. You actually get more comfort with the 18 than you do the 14. So you're not just buying efficiency, you're also gaining comfort.
Good stuff to know right there. So if you have any questions, we'll make sure that we reach out to Steve. If you want to contact me, or we should have his information on our website. You just give us, make sure you reach out, and we'll see if we can't, get some better information to folks.
You bet.